Esther 4:14. For if you remain silent at this time, relief and deliverance for the Jews will arise from another place, but you and your father's family will perish. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this. This past July, I was given the opportunity to lead the 2019 Middle School Montreat Conference. We've been planning for this retreat for 2 years, starting in 2017, when we began brainstorming for our theme. There were many passages that we felt relevant and relatable, but this verse from Esther really stood out. Middle school is a tough time for most teenagers because some people will tell them they are just children, and other people expect them to have their lives figured out. And we felt that this passage would help invoke courage and hope among them. The For Such a Time as This ending to Mordecai's motivational speech to Esther is memorable because we all relate to her uneasiness. There are many times where we all face fear or doubt in our lives. However, God is there to guide us and has a plan already laid out for us. As a planning team, we wanted to put an emphasis on the fact that everyone can make an impact no matter your age, especially since we've seen younger people more involved and ready to make a change. I thought this was super valuable and a piece that I have carried with me since July. Being involved in the Middle School Montreat Conference has helped me grow as a leader in the church and has given me many memories that I will cherish forever. Although this verse was chosen for the 2019 conference, I still find it relevant to my daily life as things have been constantly changing the past few months with all plans up in the air. For such a time as this is truly the phrase I think of during this time of the coronavirus pandemic. Even though we haven't been at church, I am thankful for the many ways in which our congregation is still connected. This is not ideally the way I wanted to end my senior year, but I am thankful for all the opportunities that Eastminster has provided the past 18 years and the relationships I've developed. I am forever grateful for the past 4 summers I was able to spend in Montreat with our youth group and adult leaders, and the many youth events I was able to attend. I'm grateful for the years spent with the Middle School Montreat planning team and this past year serving on the Presbyterian Youth Council with the many youth and adults from all over the foothills. Even though I had no idea what I was getting into when I agreed to be part of these different teams, I'm so glad that God has put me on this path with all these amazing people. As I move forward, I'll keep in mind God's message he tells through this passage, that God has called each one of us for such a time as this. It is no accident that you are where you are doing what you're doing. God has uniquely prepared each one of us as we go on our journeys. As I go to college, this gives me comfort as I enter a new city where I at times might feel afraid or discouraged. However, I cannot wait to see the opportunities ahead for me at USC and to see my faith continue to grow. Thank you so much for everything, Eastminster.